Week or so before the battle for control of Banks Holdings Limited continues. It follows a successful injunction by ANSA McCall to halt the trading of BHL shares over a past agreement between BHL and SLU Beverages. ANSA is contending that the agreement gives its rival, SLU Beverages, a distinct advantage in the bidding war, while the BHL says its decision to enter the agreement was based on sound professional advice. Ryan Broom tells us more.
Regardless of the outcome of ANSA's court case, the company says it's committed to its most recent bid offer to shareholders of $6 per share. However, President and CEO of ANSA McCall Barbados, Nicholas Moutet, says they're confident of success in the legal battle. He also revealed that the company had been receiving positive feedback from shareholders before the injunction order.
We have secured, since our $6 offer, shares. Up to yesterday evening, I was being offered significant blocks. But at that point, we had already secured the injunction. And at that point, not only can there be no trading on the stock exchange floor, but no parties are permitted to entertain any kind of discussions on the exchange of shares, solicit, negotiate, or anything of the like, even informally.
Legal counsel for ANSA McCall, Queen's Counsel Patterson Cheltenham, explained that ANSA is not challenging the regulatory framework, but the process involving directors and shareholders.
At the heart of this matter is a challenge to the validity of that agreement. And ANSA is challenging it as a shareholder. What in essence it is contending is that as a shareholder, its position has been prejudiced, and by extension, all other shareholders, maybe other than Ambev.
Meanwhile, directors of Banks Holdings Limited expressed surprise at the move by ANSA McCall during a press conference. They revealed that a special committee indicated to ANSA representatives at a meeting last week that BHL was not going to challenge its own agreement. Legal counsel for BHL, Queen's Counsel Barry Gale, explained that the $56 million agreement back in 2010 had the benefit of expert advice, and it therefore stands up to scrutiny.
The company acted on legal advice at the time that the agreement, which, and I should say this as well, and it's important to note this factor, the clause in question, which calls for the premium of 2.5 times the share price paid for the shares, is a typical clause in an equity financing transaction such as this. It's not unusual. So it's not as if it's being referred to as a poison pill by ANSA McCall, but is in fact a clause which is typical for equity financiers to put into an agreement like this because they're taking a risk.
Ryan Broom, CBC News.
A new lending agency says it has been doing a brisk business in the year and a half it has been in Barbados. Country manager of Fast Cash Barbados Limited, Natalia Perch, says the response has been tremendous, surpassing the amount the company has loaned in the other 9 islands where it operates. While she could not give a dollar figure, Ms. Perch says the Fast Cash data bank is growing significantly in the last 18 months.
We have at least, if I can off the top of my head, at least 5,000 companies in our database. Most of them large companies having 150 people. We may not have helped everybody from one company, obviously, but the numbers are growing nicely, and so far so good. I don't dig the system that much to find out the amount of people, but in terms of dollar figure, I know we have quite a few millions going out every month.
Here's how the stocks traded locally and regionally today.